Hello everyone. Welcome back to All India Medical Counseling Services. In today's video, we will dive into an important discussion about UP state counseling process, which has become one of the most sought after options for students aiming for affordable medical colleges. So, as expected, the round 1 counseling result this year have shown a noticeable negative shift, and in some of the branches we have seen positive shift as well, but there is very few number, and this left many students confused about what to expect next in round 2. So in this video we will discuss that. So UP state has always been a prime destination for students, offering a wide range of colleges with reasonable fee structures, and many non-minority colleges here have an annual fee around 20 to 25 lakhs, which compared to other states makes it an attractive option for the students. Moreover, the seat number of colleges and decent chances of securing a good branch here, even at slightly lower ranks, have made it a preferred choice for many of the students. So, we will discuss about that in this video. However, this year's round 1 results have left students in a dilemma with the unexpected negative shift we have seen in different branches. So the big question now is what's next. So we will discuss more about this, that what a student can do doing further in round 2. So the question is, can we still hope to secure a seat in our dream branch in round 2? And the question might be that what trends can we expect in the upcoming counseling rounds for clinical branches, and how much movements might we see in compared to last year. So in today's video we will analyze how this particular state UP counseling has shifted in round 1 this year, and we will discuss the predictions and strategies for round 2, specifically for those eyeing clinical branches. So let's get started. So let's start with ophthalmology. So before starting that, throughout this video, I would like to clarify one thing, that throughout this video, when we talk about the negative shift in counseling, then we are essentially comparing the results of round 1 in 2023 with the results of round 1 in 2024. Basically, this comparison highlights how the seat allotments have changed, whether they are getting filled earlier or later this year. For example, if last year, suppose we take the example of ophthalmology, last year the seats were available up to a certain rank, and this year they are gone even before reaching that particular rank, then we call it a negative shift. But on the contrary side, if students with higher rank manage to secure those seats this year, it would indicate a positive shift. I know in 2023 round 1 counseling, we have observed that for many branches like anesthesia, it could be ENT, it could be ophthalmology, seats are getting filled much earlier compared to 2023. And this is what we actually mean by negative shift. Yes, it is creating a lot of concern among students who were hoping to secure these seats based on the last year's sent, but this is what this is. So throughout this video, we will discuss about this. Students have many questions like, what does this shift means for round 2? Will this trend continue, or is there still hope for the students aiming for their preferred branches? So throughout this video, we will break down this, and we will explore what you can do to navigate these changes effectively. So let's talk about ophthalmology now. So in 2023, the cutoff was 99,557, but this time it went only up to 73,279. Now the next one is about ophthalmology minority colleges. So here something to keep in mind is UP has both minority and non-minority colleges, and within minority there are both minority and open or general seats available. So in 2023 round 1 counseling, the general seats of minority colleges in ophthalmology, the cutoff went up to 1,15,173, but in 2024 it went only up to 72,384. Yes, there is a huge negative shift we can see, and we can expect the shift in round 2 will be somewhere around 9k to 10k, that is 9,000 to 10,000. Now next talk about ENT. So in ENT there is somewhat similar to ophthalmology. The round 1 cutoff in 2023 was 1,16,309, but in 2024 it only went up to 81,704. And let's talk about the ENT minority colleges. So again, when I'm talking about the minority colleges, then I'm talking about the minority colleges, non-minority seats. So in 2023, the cutoff went up to 95,025, but this time it went up to 75,462. But in round 2, we can expect a shift of somewhere around 8,000 to 9,000. Now let's talk about the respiratory medicine. So in 2023, the cutoff of round 1 went up to 78,532, and this time it was 55,855. Here again, negative shift. But I'm talking about the minority, then yes, 80,918 in 2023, and this time it's 75,462. Again, negative shift, and yes, in round 2, we can expect a shift of somewhere around 7,000 to 8,000. Now, let's talk about the radiology. So, in radiology 2023, so it was the cutoff was 32,034, and in 2024 it is 25,116. And if I'm talking about the minority, then 38,229, and the data from 2024 is 29,268. There is negative shift in both minority and non-minority colleges, and we can expect a shift of very less shift in approximately 500 or 1,000. That's it we can expect in round 2 for this radiology branch. Now let's talk about psychiatry. So in psychiatry, in 2023, the cutoff was 1,18,196, but this time it was only 77,033. A great negative shift we can see here. But if we will talk about the minority colleges, non-minority seats, then in 2023 it was 88,532, and this time it was 68,919. And the expected shift in round 2 should be somewhere around 8,000 to 9,000. Now let's talk about anesthesia. So we might see a shift of 10,000 to 12,000, but this shift could happen in both minority and non-minority colleges. So last year the trend was 1,19,000, and this time it went up to 96,911. And if I'm talking about minority colleges, then the cutoff in 2023 went up to 88,676, but this time it only went up to 81,856. And as I discussed, that the shift will go somewhere around 10,000 to maximum of 12,000. So this shift clearly shows a trend where the seats are getting filled much faster in this year counseling, which could mean increased number of competition for the remaining sports. So yeah, so let's talk about the other one. In pediatrics, in 2023, the cutoff was 66,913, and in this time it was 49,350. Again, a negative shift. In minority colleges, non-minority seats, the cutoff was 70,494, and this time it was 50,653. And the expected shift in round 2 will be somewhere around 4K to 6K, a maximum of that. Now let's talk about ortho. So for ortho, last year it was 81,798, and this time it was 67,775. Negative shift again. And for minority, non-minority seats, the cutoff last year was 89,183, and this time it was 69,143. And the expected shift we can see in the round 2 should be somewhere around 7K to 8K. Now let's talk about OBGY. So last year it was 58,571, and this time it is 47,213. And if I'll talk about minority colleges, non-minority seats, so last time it was 78,204, and this time it was 50,805. again a negative shift. So we can expect a shift of somewhere around 4k to 5k in round 2 for this particular branch. Let's talk about general surgery. So in general surgery, round 1 rank of 2023 was 94,723, and in 2024 this time the rank went up to 73,161. If I'll talk about the minority colleges, then in 2023 the ranks went up to 88,669, and this time it was 81,856. So in both of the colleges, type of the colleges, there is a negative shift, and the expected shift in round 2 is somewhere around 7,000 to 8,000. Let's talk about derma. So in derma, last year 2023 round 1 cutoff was 43,460, and this time it was 36,768. And the minority colleges seats were, last time cutoff was 48,316, and this time it was 39,505, and the expected shift we can see is somewhere around 3 to 4k. That's a maximum of expected shift we can see in this year. Now to the so this is about different branches, and that's it from my side for this video. If you have any question, feel free to reach out to us. If you have any query, please put a comment down below. And we are also offering a paid counseling services, so if you need that, you are free to avail that. Please contact on the number given on the screen. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.